With his sharp mind, rapid-fire delivery, and fearless disdain for political correctness, conservative commentator Ben Shapiro frequently challenges progressive orthodoxy.
The idea that sex or gender are malleable is not true. Okay? And I'm not denying your humanity if you're a transgender person. I am saying that you are not the sex to which you claim to be. You're still a human being, and you're a human being with an issue that I wish you Godspeed in dealing with in whatever way you see fit. But if you are going to dictate to me that I'm supposed to pretend that men are women and women are men, no. My answer is no.
It often infuriates his opponents.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
Yeah, that seems mildly inappropriate for a political discussion.
Early this month, Shapiro was invited to guest edit Politico Playbook, Politico's widely read column for Washington insiders. A variety of guest editors rotated in and out, including progressives Chris Hayes of MSNBC and Don Lemon of CNN. But for more than 100 of Politico's editorial staffers, the conservative talker's one-day stint was too much. They wrote publisher Robert Albritton, noting Shapiro's history of what they called bigotry, asking for an apology and a list of demands.
One day, I wrote a piece for Politico, a piece. And 100 people at Politico were like, how dare you? What this is about is pressuring editors into never having anybody who's remotely right-wing write for their publications. That is what this is truly about.
Management responded to angered staffers with a memo, quote, "Mischief-making has always been part of Politico's secret sauce. We were an upstart. Some of that sensibility is always going to be part of this publication." But the conflict is not unique to Politico, as new generations of reporters populate newsrooms raised in campus wokeness and inspired to inflict cancel culture. Yesterday, arguably the world's most influential media mogul, Rupert Murdoch, warned in a speech of the dangers of this new attitude sweeping the media world.
A wave of censorship that seeks to silence conversation, to stifle debate, and to ultimately stop individuals and societies from realizing their potential. This rigidly enforced conformity, aided and abetted by so-called social media, is a straitjacket on sensibility.
Influential publications have seen waves of retirements, firings, and resignations, none more eye-opening than Barry Weiss of the New York Times last year, after she accepted Republican Senator Tom Cotton's op-ed calling for a military presence to quell BLM and Antifa protests during the summer. She was tormented by colleagues and resigned. Quote, "My own forays into wrongthink have made me the subject of constant bullying by colleagues who disagree with my views. They have called me a Nazi and a racist. Op-eds that would have easily been published just 2 years ago would now get an editor or a writer in serious trouble, if not fired." The risk in all this is massive. If it continues, if it grows, if it expands, it threatens not only the First Amendment, but all of the others. Because without free speech, who can speak for the others? Doug McKelway for the Washington Examiner.